So, um, hi everyone. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. My name's Aaron. One of five kids. Mum and dad been married we've been together for over 50 years now. And last September, basically, our world was turned upside down. Um, the reason I'm making this video, and I'm going to keep doing updates, weekly updates, is because I want everyone to be aware of what can happen and how quickly your life can change. So last September, um, dad was taken into care, and subsequently, as an end result, he was found to have severe dementia. And after all these years of living with mum, he's now living in a care home. That's the long and the short of it. This sort of started now, they reckon, probably 10 years ago, and we never had any idea. As everyone knows, there is 7 potential stages of dementia. Severe is quite late on for a first diagnosis. He was very good at hiding things. He was very good at covering up mistakes he was making, memory loss. And his easiest way to do that was not to talk to anyone, just to sit there in silence and let you talk to him. And if he couldn't answer, he would look to mum to answer. We just didn't see the signs, really. So I'm gonna do these videos I see my dad 3 times a week on average, and he's being looked after, which is all I can ask for, really. And I just want people to be made aware. And it'd be a video diary of the visits with him, which can be funny sometimes. Can also be very sad. But time is all we have, and if nothing else, this is a recording for me later on to look back. So let me give you some context. So, my dad, a hard worker, worked old-fashioned, old-school male, as they like to say now. They call him in the care home. Worked 7 days a week to provide for a large family. I would look at him as the protector. He was proper alpha male. Men don't show emotion. Boys don't wear pink. You don't talk about your feelings. There's no such thing as depression. You choose to be depressed if you want to be depressed. So that was my dad's attitude. He was an extreme fighter. So everything was offensive, in the sense that he would be on the offense all the time. That's what I mean. He would always be strike first and worry about the results later, and would never say sorry. That's the kind of man he was, and we grew up knowing that. So to see him transformed into the man he is now, who is a man full of emotion, full of wants people to care for him, full of that side of it, is very strange. I like the person he is. I enjoy visiting him. His memory is terrible. But he enjoys the time we spend with him. He knows who we are at the moment. How long this lasts, none of us know. My dad always said, I never want to be put in a care home I never want to end up with like these old people who sit there, as he would say it, sit there dribbling, not knowing who anyone was. But we're very, very lucky he's getting cared for in such a great way. He doesn't want for anything. He can be awkward. He can be pedantic, but can't we all? He can also be angry. But he can also be very funny, and some of the things he says you have to take with a pinch of salt. I'm learning all the time, and having spoke to doctors and nurses and the wonderful people at Dementia UK, they've given us some advice, which has been great. And what we find is we just go along and talk to Dad. We let him say what's on his mind, because the last thing we want to do is upset him and the world he's created for him in his mind. We play along, we don't feed that, with some of the delusions. We just agree, have a laugh with him about them if they're funny, be supportive for him when he gets upset about some of the stories he makes up. But that's all we can do, is just be there. And the care home, the people there are incredible. How they do that job, they are amazing people. So that's really the context of what this is about. And I'm gonna, whether they're good videos or not, I don't really care. I just want people to be aware. I want people to look out for signs. And anything you can do with loved ones. Everyone's going through this. Dementia, as I've learnt, is on the increase all the time. And we'll carry on doing what we do. And hopefully some people will get some joy out of this. Some people will see some signs. So yeah, see how we get on. Thank you.